Hey everyone, and welcome back to The Explainer. Today we're diving into something that I think drives pretty much all of us crazy, robocalls. But what if I told you there's a way to actually turn all that annoyance into, well, into cold, hard cash? Okay, you're going to want to hear this. Let's get into it.
So let me just ask you a question, and I'm willing to bet the answer is a big, fat yes. I mean, does any of this sound a little too familiar?
You know the drill, right? You block a number, and then 5 minutes later, they're just calling from a new one. You put your name on the Do Not Call list, and honestly, it feels like you signed up for the Please Call Me Constantly list. They interrupt dinner, they wake you up. It's just this constant, modern headache that we all seem to share. But okay, what if we could flip the script on this whole thing? What if every single time your phone buzzed with one of those illegal calls, you heard a little cha-ching in your head? A cha-ching that was actually for you. Yep, that's the price tag, $500. Under federal law, you could be owed $500 for just one illegal call or text. And believe me, that's just where it starts.
Oh yeah, it gets even better. That number can actually triple, all the way up to $1,500 if you can show the company knowingly broke the law. And with these repeat offenders, that happens a lot more than you'd think.
So let's just run some quick numbers here. Let's say you get, 5 of these calls a week? That's not even a lot. Well, that could be $2,500 in claims a week. You stretch that out over a year, and you're looking at a potential $130,000. It's wild.
So how is any of this actually possible? Look, this isn't some shady loophole or some clever life hack. It's all based on a really powerful federal law that was literally designed to put a stop to this and protect you. It's called the Telephone Consumer Protection Act, the TCPA for short. And it basically lays down the law for telemarketers. They can't just use auto dialers to blast your cell phone without your permission. But here's the best part. The law says the penalties, that cash, gets paid directly to you, the person who got the call, not the government, you.
Now, I know what you might be thinking. Okay, this sounds great on paper, but does this really work for normal people? Well, let me tell you a quick story about a guy named Dale. So Dale gets one of those spammy texts we all get. But instead of just rolling his eyes and hitting delete, he decided to do something about it. He used the system, sent out a demand letter, and guess what happened? The company paid him $2,500 in a settlement that very same day. Just like that.
I mean, just look at how fast this went down. He gets the text at 9 a.m. A minute after logging in, the demand letter is ready to go. And by 4 p.m. that afternoon, the money's there. No lawyers, no courtrooms, no waiting around for months. Just a direct, super fast result. Okay, so the big question is probably on your mind right now. How can I do this? Well, the whole process is actually incredibly straightforward. It really just comes down to 3 simple steps. First, you just take a super quick assessment, like 60 seconds, to see what kind of money you might be owed. Then, you start logging those annoying calls, and you let an AI do all the heavy lifting. It actually analyzes them for you and builds your case. And finally, you just generate the demand letters with a click and send them off to collect.
All right, I can practically hear the gears turning right now. You're probably thinking, okay, this sounds a little too easy. What's the catch? So let's just tackle some of those big questions head on.
The number one question is always, do I need a lawyer for this? And traditionally, yeah, you absolutely would have, which is why most people never bothered. But the whole point of tools like this is to give you everything you need to do it yourself. It's built for you to be your own advocate. No lawyer needed. All right, next logical question. If I don't need a lawyer, what's this going to set me back? What's the catch?
For a system like this, you're typically looking at a small one-time payment. So for $35, for example, you could get lifetime access to everything. The training, the AI system, the letter generator. No monthly subscriptions, no hidden fees. Just one and done.
And listen, you wouldn't be alone in this. This isn't some brand new, untested idea. There are literally thousands of people out there who are already doing this, who have decided they're done being a passive victim and are actually fighting back.
So really, it all just comes down to a choice. You can keep doing what you've been doing, blocking, deleting, getting annoyed, or you can make these companies finally pay for invading your privacy and wasting your time. It's really time to stop letting them harass you for free.
And I'll just leave you with this last thought to chew on. Just think about all the spam calls you've already ignored this week. Every single day that you wait, every call you just let slide. Somebody is profiting from your silence. The only question is, why should it be them and not you?